Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. I've left this a lot longer than I thought, actually. I took a break after that last fight, and it was, it's been, what, three and a half weeks now? I was thinking it was more like 2 weeks. Dear goodness, I should have got back to this sooner. Right, I did enjoy the game, no matter how frustrating it was, and I want to go through it and finish it. However, there's something I should bring up before I continue. You may recall in the last episode, in the middle of a fight, I freaked out over a Steam notification, and I wondered if the game was sending me fake Steam notifications to try and make me feel more insane. Well, I've checked, and it turns out it was actually a genuine Steam notification for something I had completely forgot I'd started following literally 2 days before I started playing this game. So that's a relief. I'm not necessarily sure I'm going to continue following that thing, but I am for now. It just seemed, I was like, wait, what's this? I don't recognize this. Now, before continuing, I want to look at fighting controls, because I did crap in the last fight. And the fact there was no opportunity to practice before that fight, I mean, that fight essentially was practice. Yeah, so let's see. Controls. Ah yes. What's the difference between fast strike, heavy strike, and melee attack? I mean, melee attack's just, what the hell are fast strike and heavy strike if they're not melee attacks, So anyway, left and right mouse, F. I don't know if I'll try that in a fight. Maybe it's like switch to combat mode. Look, I'm pointing the camera at an enemy. Probably not. Spacebar to dodge, left control to block. So that's those. Yeah. I'm gonna forget a load of this, aren't I? I suppose if I run more with the shift key, I'll get used to being near the control button. Huh. And wait, thumb, mouse, thinking that'll be probably those two. Sorry, my mouse has got like 3 thumb buttons, and I was just making an assumption as to which was which. Right, well, let's continue. Another reason for getting this out of the way now, and surely hopefully enjoying it, is that I need to be immersing myself in Greek mythology for, the next sort of 3 or 4 weeks for, for the next sort of month or two for a special project. That's about, that's in November. Yeah, so essentially enjoying this now while I can without stressing out over anything like that is fine. Yeah. So, what have we learned? Senua is crap at fighting when the combat controls get disabled to make sure she's automatically going to lose. And now we have a warning that every time she perishes, the rot will progress up her arm from her hand, and should it reach her head, she will perish forever and be incapable of continuing this quest. Now, this has garnered a lot of internet controversy because a lot of people have said they died loads of times and it never happened, and they're not sure if it was a fake warning or whatever it was, because it was pretty blatant, right? It was like, well, there's writing and Senua can understand it. Oh yeah, that's a point. Why does she know so much about Norse mythology? She probably doesn't, which is why Surt, who should be in Muspelheim, is apparently right here at the gates of Hell. Shouldn't Garm be guarding the gates of Hell? Probably is, just on the inside. And then Nidhogg is down on the beach of bones, gnawing on all the bones. Ratatosk occasionally runs up and down the trunk of Yggdrasil. Anyway, let's get back into the game, and dear God, I'm going to have a rough time, aren't I? If I have to do that fight again, that'll be a pain. Okay, well, let's see. I'm hoping the fact I went and found a runestone on the other path might mean I don't have to redo this fight. I suppose I'll find out. So the game apparently has a very good autosave system. To the point where people have said that, oh yeah, while you're playing the game, you don't need to worry too much about having to replay massive portions of it if you die, because you just go back a little way. So hopefully that's true. Okay. There's no camera zoom. Ah yes, the head that will bite her on the arse and give her an infected wound. I keep getting this feeling that the graphics quality is a little bit too low. I'm seeing like distortion around the edge of the fur, and to be fair, it's very fine fur. But you know, I'm not seeing pixelation, but I'm seeing slight... Ooh, that is weird. I don't know if you can see those. It's like water droplets reflecting gold in the near the flames on the camera. And that is... I wonder if that's to do with her injury. And there, of course, we have her accursed hand, with the rot that seemed to, you know, progress really quickly, by the way. Through the path on the right should lead to Surt, who shouldn't even be here. You know, he should be in a different world entirely out of the 9 worlds. And over to the left there we have Valrafen, the raven god of trickery and illusion, who we should go and face first, even though I really don't want to. Because I went that way and found one of the runestones indicating that, you know, the developers either expected me to go that way second, or designed that area second, or for whatever reason it's like, okay, I'll go this way. Oh, and there's her mirror, of course, her wonderful mirror, but I still don't know how to use that yet. But of course, the message written around runestones is, seek Hela's truth in mirrors, gods betray us, unmask fear. So given that she doesn't know much about Norse mythology, but she believes, so why does she... I believe I read somewhere that the head she's carrying, or no, I've assumed the head she's carrying is the head of a man she loved, or a good friend, or someone she knew, and she's coming down into Hell here to make a deal with Hell for, right, Hell the place, Hell the goddess. Same name, probably why they called her Hela in this game. And that's a very bright light. I should be cautious about walking into the light. Yes, walk into the bright light and be dead. Anyway, as I was saying, so apparently she is trying to, on a journey to meet Hell to offer her a deal which Hell will probably refuse because she's a cruel, uncaring goddess. And of course the name of the game is Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. I still want to call her Senua. I'm just so used to it. For like over a year I was saying, oh yeah, I'm going to play Senua, it'll be great fun. I really want to see a Dark Souls Senua mod. As you know, as a playable hero, just maybe like a one-off one who turns up in town, and she could have a special ability to talk to the head when she gets really stressed out, and that could help her get de-stressed or make her more stressed and give her like combat buffs. She could have an ability called Getting Hit, where she just stands still and does nothing while the enemies pummel her. I don't know what... Oh, and a blackened hand skill, where she like holds up the hand and freaks out when she sees it. I don't know. Okay, the light is lessening now. I can see plants up ahead. Now, see, these plants are really nicely done, but they're kind of hyperactive, you know? They're all fluctuating and flickering a little bit too much, but then she is in a kind of heightened state of awareness. Speaking of heightened state of awareness... Wait a minute. No, F doesn't let me get in a fight. This is there anything at the top of this? I'll have to walk... I think it's just a tree trunk. It could be a... Yes, it's a tree trunk. However... Oh, what that is blatantly something. Yeah, I see it. I see you. What are you? Why can't I interact with you? Blatant, circular, very, well, almost circular. There's a slight kind of houndtooth, If you twist your head, it's like... Wait, don't even have to twist your head. It's like a doll's head with very short hair turned on its side like it's just fallen and rolled over. Oh, or like a spider with a face in between the legs of the bottom. Well, it's a darker... Hang on, is the light level changing? Nope, no. Anyway. Oh, no! Look at this. It's blatantly the exact same mark. Wait. Is that the same mark on that rock as well, just a lot smaller? They are recycling textures rather a lot. So again, my fears about clone enemies are something I should be very concerned about. Okay, so if they're repeating textures, this is from her point of view, so maybe she's not looking too closely at the details. She's just seeing, it's like, oh yeah, it's another rock. Seen one, seen them all. They've all got the same grey spot on them, you know. Ooh. Alright. Oh, this is like Fighting Fantasy, isn't it? Go left or right? Well, left is best, obviously, but do you want to go straight to the goal, or yeah, stuff it. Okay, so heading in that direction should lead towards the other path, and that is a known entity. We know we can't go too far that way, and if we want to explore the whole map, well, let's go this way a little bit for now. Nice. Nice plants. Very cool and soothing and reacting, and then there's all these sharpened wooden stakes which are less soothing and calming. Can we walk through? We cannot walk through here. That's really unfortunate. Through... No. Apparently she cannot walk through this gap. That's a real shame. I was hoping she could. Ah, come on. She can blatantly walk through that gap. It's clearly... She's just not... Wait, is there... There's not an invisible wall forcing, you know, that like, forces the camera up close, unless I go for, like... Oh, wow, no. Not even the stakes. So they're just not physical objects. It's just like the walk space where she's allowed to walk just ends there. What is this? This is ominous. Okay. Some kind of totem or crude construction. Now heading this way towards it. Wait. Am I going to learn a Skyrim dragon shout when I approach this wall? It's got that very semicircular feel. Oh god, and it's got that grey spot on it again. In the middle of some cloth hanging down. Okay, that... Please tell me that's a puddle. It looked like ashes from a fire almost, but there wasn't enough debris. Okay, I'm sensing this is not a traversable area. And that is another one of those plants. It's almost like cabbage leaves, but they're not... No, they're like dock leaves. So where are the nettles? Well, she is Scottish after all. Alright, let's do the thing that they blatantly want me to do. Hey! Oh, that's just not fair, Hagalas. Oh yes, seek already, yes, okay. It's F, isn't it? It's not F? Oh, E! Okay.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice, Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Shouldn't that be Odin, Vili and V of the 3 first gods? And then from Odin most of the others are descended. Well, the Aesir, not the Vanir. The Vanir are a separate clan of gods entirely from a separate culture who come in and fight with the Aesir. And it's actually interesting because like Frigg and Frigga are... Not Frigg, Freya and Frey are Vanir, and they're technically prisoners of war, being kept in Asgard to help keep the peace with the Vanir, who are also keeping some Aesir prisoners. Yeah. Okay, so we're on to the second word now. Right, so Seek was the introduction, so Hellas would be the Valrafen section, so maybe the Cert section just ends with truth. Yes, the Sons of Ymir. We already had Ordumla the cow in a previous episode. See there's just that sort of fuzziness around the edge of her as she's moving. Almost as if there's a kind of static electric field around her or something. It's quite bizarre, but then it's probably supposed to be. And look, this just looks like a really dangerous place for her to go. You know, the voices have been really quiet so far this episode. It's almost as if they don't speak in this area. Oh god, that would be illusion enough. Because then, if the illusion is that the voices don't speak, then the voices are real. Are you trying to get me to trust the voices and believe they are real? Oh, this is cutscene territory, isn't it? No? No. I didn't even... Wow. I literally stopped moving in front of the beam, and it forced me to go... No, I literally took my hand off the keyboard, and she just paused for a moment, then moved forwards over it. It's like, yeah, you blatantly want me to come in here. It's gonna... That is... No, there's a wall there. And here as well. Okay. Okay. Well, assuming at this point we're in a very linear on the rails experience, which we should not be in an illusion-based... I'm going to presume I just can't get up there at all. Okay. So those wind chimes are maybe that thing over on the left there. I know they're supposed to be on settlements. They sound more kind of like Tibetan or Oriental, you know, Chinese maybe or something. There's that mark on the rock again. Hey, look, almost circular mark. Yeah, it's you again. It's the same boulder texture. I should be cautious about pointing that out. The game might punish me soon with a violent combat section. I should run just in case something gets me out here and oh shit. No, that's a rock. There's nothing behind the rock. So I saw the rock and it looked like something hunched down because of the waving bits of fern here. And I don't... Wait a minute. That has... Okay, got it. Okay, I'll go this way. But I'll be on the lookout for more things to interact with. I'm hoping that maybe because this is... Oh god. Okay, back into the puddle. There's nothing visible in the reflection of the puddle that is not visible here. Yeah. That's the Blood Raven rune. So let's not go there. Let's see... Because we might have to do this to open it anyway, but then... What was that? Is that a fox? Huh.
What's that? It's a wall. It's a door. No, it's a pitch. No, it's not. Push it. Push it.
Voices, welcome back.
Come on, push it. She did it.
Is this going to end? Oh god, is it going to be like a load of fights against the same god until I finally get to... The thing is, then again, it's not the god, it's the god in her mind, or her version of the god, which is... Wait. Okay, those branches there looked very... Unlike branches, they looked like they were just kind of sketched in all the edges of incomplete things. Yeah. You want me to interact with this, don't you? Well, let's have a quick look around. You're not... Oh, it's an archway. Oh, wait a minute. It's the circle pattern there, and what's this ice? I suppose, to initiate this, I'd better go and look at the door. You know what, she's going to run. She doesn't know the voices. They praised her for doing this, but now they are silent once again. Why are the voices so silent in this area? Perhaps they're just more vocal in the starting area, but I don't remember them being quite this quiet on the start of Surut's path. So...
Illusion hides the path to Balravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Well, see, I've got this mirror, and you're still not letting me use it. Okay, well, look, it's right there. It's right there. Okay, do I need to go up there? I probably do. Better jog a little. Only a little. Alright. I'm thinking, which way am I looking at this now? Am I looking away from the door or towards it? I am looking towards it. Ha! So there is no boulder. It's very different. Wait, can I?
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do,
I can.
we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
Can I? No, I can't. I can't take this torch. Oh, that's very loud. And that is a autosave. Okay. Oh. There's lots of space to the left there to be concerned about. To the right? No, it's pretty much just a wall. Okay, let's see. Oh no. Alright. Are there any shapes and patterns here? Of course, the circle wouldn't be any rune in particular because they're all straight lines and angles to make them easier to carve into solid surfaces. When the Men of the North gained pen and ink and began to write, they curved up the runes significantly. Like, you know, any angle became a curved line. Oh, this looks... Oh, is that a ladder? Okay, it doesn't look quite so bad then. Okay. Is this a trick? It could be a trick. Okay. No? Right. There's no one at the top to push us down or anything, but... Okay, more of these. These aren't repeated, this is nice. These dubious trophies. Okay, wait a minute. No, that is different. Okay, good. However...
Senua never could close her eyes. However hard she tried. Begged.
It's rather ominous. And she's sounding oh, she wants to go back. Yeah, she's sounding very uncomfortable. Steady girl. Okay, those spikes completely block that way. If I couldn't walk through that gap there earlier, towards the beginning of the episode, you know, those gaps between the stakes. This is going to be another Oh, that is not a good sign. Those shadows are really... they're making it seem very... Is it real or not real? See, now she's unsure. Because that other wall was an illusion. Is this a true... Well, don't am I saying go back? Can I at least... I can. Oh, now I can't move any further in this direction. Oh, this changed the camera significantly, okay. This is similar to that area just before the beach earlier on. The sky, except there's no bright light. She's gonna... Can I? Please don't get attacked from behind.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks
Cool.
within it
Not
can
a
see
door.
you too.
Thing is, looking at the clock, I'm actually thinking this is almost a good time to end the episode and start a new one. So I'll go and do that. I hope you all enjoyed this one. See you all in the next one, and bye-bye for now.